Tornado is an LNER Peppercorn Class A1 462 3-cylinder locomotive. 49 peppercorns were built at the Eastern Region's Doncaster and Darlington works between 1948 and 1949. The locomotives were designed to cope with the heaviest passenger trains on the post-war period on the East Coast Main Line. However, Tornado, seen here, is on the West Coast Main Line. All the Peppercorn A1s were scrapped between 1963 and 1965. The Tornado you can see here, which is clearly an A1 Peppercorn and actually running, was built from scratch by the A1 Steam Locomotive Trust starting in 1994 and completed in 2008 at the cost of around £3 million. In the early hours of the 12th of April 2017 on a test run on the East Coast Main Line, Tornado became the first steam locomotive since 1967 to run at 100 miles an hour on that line, and the first steam locomotive on any line since 1968 to reach 100 miles an hour. Well, that was the Tornado, disappearing off out of sight from Tamworth railway station, heading north up towards Manchester. And as the title said, this is how not to film the Tornado. You name it, it went wrong. Well, we started off on platform 1 facing south because Tamworth is a large curve and I wanted to get the approach of the train. The trouble is, as you can see, all you can see is the black dot of the front end of the train approaching, which is not very photogenic. And due to the restrictions on the platform, I was handheld, no tripod, so the camera's wobbling about all over the place. And especially with a shot like this, which is a long handheld shot straight down onto a single point, it wobbled. The next thing is, having got a long boring shot of it approaching, of course I'm right next to the line it's arriving on. So as it arrives, you get a whoosh like this, and that was it. You really need to be on the opposite platform to the side the train is coming in on. And of course then it shot off into the distance. I have the red dot of the back of the coach leaving. Not exactly, this is a classic case of how not to do it. The guys on the opposite platform there had it right. They actually got a view at a reasonable distance and got some lovely shots of the train sweeping through. And then just to cap it all off, as I was finishing, that's how it goes.